Hey everybody, good morning. This will be our morning class for today. Usually it's an afternoon class. But today I am getting my booster shot. So, that's a thing. It's a good thing. I've got my trusty water here, which, you want to make sure you drink plenty of that before you get your booster shot. I'm also wearing my Utah Jazz garb. Mm-hmm. And why? Because, once again, the Jazz are number one in the NBA, at least in the Western Conference. After a devastating loss to the Warriors last night, a game which they should have won. They were up by 18 points at one point, and the other team came back with a devastating win. And the Jazz took number one by having a commanding 30-point victory or 31-point victory over their team. So go Jazz. Understand we're number one in the league. We ended the year last year number one. And we're starting this year as number one. It's a trend that I want to keep alive. Anyway, enough about the Jazz. Let's get back to what it is about the booster shot. So I have some updates, and that's what this class is about. Last time I talked to you, the only one that was available in California was Pfizer, and the FDA did approve mixing and matching, which a lot of people, basically it didn't seem safe. It didn't seem like it's something that they wanted to do. But Moderna and Johnson & Johnson have now gotten the green light, so to say, to which green means go for our DMB class. And but they can actually now get the shot. So I'm going to let you know what the CDC says. Oh, sorry. My computer wants to show me how to thicken gravy. Ooh, now it wants to show me 17 thank you gifts that show your appreciation. I don't know why it does this to me. Because I don't care. Anyway, so I'm going to probably have to take my glasses off. I did get new glasses. So, they're from a cool company called Zenni. But my eyes have not got much better. And so I got an adjustment. And soon I should be able to keep my glasses on and read at the same time. But I'm going to wait till later on today to wear them all weekend to get my eyes adjusted. Okay, so with boosters of all available COVID-19 vaccines in the U.S. now authorized, vaccine sites throughout California began administering the extra doses to shore up immunity against the virus, which is good for us because that gets us back to program a lot faster. Last week, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or the CDC, Advisory Committee approved boosters for Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines, and said that people can mix and match when getting the extra dose, regardless of which type they got first. Booster for Pfizer vaccine had previously received the green light. But I understand people not feeling safe. I know if I had got Moderna or Johnson & Johnson, I would not have wanted to get a Pfizer shot. I don't know how that's going to work with my system. I figure, I believe that the vaccine's the best way to go. I really do. But I don't really believe in, mixing and matching things. It seems just a little strange. That's just me. Scientists say it's okay. Maybe at some point I would have done it, but we don't have to now. And we have the choice, and choice is much better than not having choice. So all three of the vaccines continue to offer strong protection against hospitalizations and death from COVID-19, and health authorities hope boosters will offer more protection. Here's what to know about getting the booster dose, including who's eligible, what jobs qualify workers for an additional dose, when to get the booster, how to get the booster, mixing and matching vaccines, what side effects to expect, and how to update your digital vaccine record after getting the dose. So for me, I've got everything ready to go for today. My vaccination card is right over there, right by the door. I'm just gonna, because I don't really like carrying it around with me, but I can just have it in my pocket. They're gonna stamp it, and then I'll have that, and then hopefully also a digital copy as well, which we'll go over after. Who is eligible for a booster? For both Pfizer and Moderna, a booster dose is available for those who received their second dose at least 6 months ago. So this is just for Pfizer and Moderna. So at least 6 months ago, which all of us, especially if you had yours right around when we had the vaccination clinic, that was back in April 1st, so way past 6 months, and fall into any of these categories. Are 65 years old or older, living in a long-term care setting, must be 18, have underlying medical conditions, work or live at high-risk settings, or are at increased risk due to social inequity. Now, for Johnson & Johnson, a booster dose is recommended for you if you got your first Johnson & Johnson vaccine at least 2 months ago and are 18 years old or older. Vaccine sites won't require proof of eligibility outside of self-attestation, which just means you. Now, what I can tell you is that all of us, parents I'm not so sure about, but all of us, all the individuals that, all of y'all that come to program, all the staff that come to program, all of us, we are all eligible to get the booster shot. All of us. So, all of these things, I'm just going to make it easy on you. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm not sure. Believe me, I've talked to many people. I've talked to the people in our program who have talked to people at the regional center, Cal OSHA, everybody that needs to know, and licensing and everything, and we're all eligible because we are healthcare workers, and y'all are eligible for sure. So just whatever, don't get caught up in the language. Just know that you do qualify, and if you need any help, I will definitely talk to a representative anywhere, that might not let you get a vaccine or say, no, I'm not sure if you qualify. I'll make sure that they know that you do. What jobs qualify workers, such as myself? So high-risk jobs, first responders, or healthcare workers, firefighters, police, congregate care staff, education staff, teachers, support staff, daycare workers, food and agricultural workers, so people working at Annie's, things like that, anything that has to do with growing vegetables, producing food, anything like that, which is very good because the actual vaccine took a little while for that specific group to really come through in some sectors of it, which is weird. Corrections workers, postal service, U.S. Postal, the USPS, public transport workers, and of course grocery store workers. So it says frontline workers, including restaurant staff, grocery store workers, police, and firefighters, can also consider getting the booster dose, according to officials. When is it possible to get a booster dose? Booster doses are authorized for a specific time frame, and people are advised to get them as soon as they're eligible in order to maintain strong immunity against COVID-19. So again, it's 6 months after you got your second shot, and for Johnson & Johnson, it's only 2 months, so shorter window. How to get the booster? So healthcare providers, clinics, and pharmacies throughout the state are dispensing the additional dose. So there are many out there. Well, at this point, appointments aren't needed in many vaccine sites. California can visit myturn.ca.gov or call 1-833-422-4255. One more, it's myturn.ca.gov. Google it. Or call 1-833-422-4255 to make an appointment or find a nearby walk-in vaccination clinic. Now, it does say, can you get I already went over this, can you get a booster shot with a different brand than the one that you got? And yes, you can if you want. I don't know, for some reason you're like, I want them competing against each other. Maybe that'll make me even, more immune to the virus. I don't think it works that way. All they're saying is that it's still safe. Yeah, so everything. So what side effects should be expected? This is good for me to know. It's also good for you to know. And I will let you know if I have side effects. Health authorities say the side effects from booster doses should be the same mild side effects experienced when receiving the initial vaccine doses. Mine wasn't mild. A sore arm at the injection site and mild flu-like symptoms. A fever is not a mild flu-like symptom. Is all I'm saying. And neither is like having your jaw hurt really bad. But that was just me. Everybody else seemed to be fine. Maybe my body's just, I don't know, not cute. And what about updating your digital vaccine records? I'm not sure if they're gonna really require this for Meals on Wheels or anything, but maybe they will. Digital COVID-19 vaccine records will not automatically update once people get the boosters. Oh, so Californians will have to download a new version if they want to record to show they got a booster dose. State officials recommend waiting 14 days before trying to download another one. Digital records can be downloaded using the state's digital COVID-19 vaccine record portal. A person is considered fully vaccinated when they have completed their original vaccine series 2 shots of the Moderna. Booster doses are not required to be considered fully vaccinated. So if you want to, you don't have to get the booster shot. It's just to really help your immune system and make sure that you're staying safe and you're keeping your family even safer. I mean, we're still carriers of it, which is the unfortunate thing, no matter what we do. But anyway, that's the information I have for today. I hope all of you are doing well. And stay safe out there. And go Jazz! And good job, Warriors. Still number 2, 4-1. They have a great record. So I'm not hating on the Warriors. Just loving on my Jazz. All right. Have a great day, y'all. I will talk to you later.